Hi, in this video, I'm going to give the lowdown on fracking. And I'm going to look at what it means for US investors and investors in the UK. So you probably know what fracking is, but here's just a really quick summary. Basically, fracking is old technology that's been improved in the last few years, and it now means that we can extract oil and gas in commercial quantities from shale rock. That's rock where previously we've not been able to get the energy out. So basically fracking's using a lot of water to make it commercially viable to extract the energy. Now in the US, the fracking revolution has begun and energy is being extracted from shale rock. And that's been great news for the US economy. It's meant cheaper energy. That's been really good news for manufacturers, and we've seen a new phenomenon called reshoring, where some US manufacturing companies are bringing manufacturing back from places like China and India to the US, partly because with technology they don't need that much labor anymore, but partly because energy is cheaper. The other big positive for the US is the balance of payments is improving. In other words, the US basically is importing less oil. That's good news for the balance of payments, and it should lead to a stronger dollar. So if you want to benefit from this shale energy revolution, potentially you might invest in some US manufacturers. You might even take a position in the dollar. But I would be careful. There's lots of other issues to consider. Don't pile all your money straight into the US. But there's no doubt about it, the US economic revival is partly down to the shale oil and gas revolution. So what about the UK? Well, there's no doubt there's plenty of shale oil and gas beneath the UK. And one recent report has suggested that there's enough shale gas beneath 11 counties in the Midlands and the north of England, in fact enough extractable gas beneath those 11 counties, that it's equivalent to 50 years natural gas supply for the UK. I mean, that's an amazing figure. And if we really can get all that gas out, it will make a big difference to the UK economy. But there's two risks here. First risk is it's still early days. We're still in a maybe situation. We don't know for sure that we can extract this gas in a commercially viable manner. There needs to be a lot more drilling, a lot more exploration until we really know how much energy we can bring out commercially viable way. Second risk is the environment. I'm not going to assess the environmental impact of shale energy. I haven't got time in this video. But all I am saying is that a future government might say, yes, there's lots of gas we can get out in a commercially viable manner, but the environmental cost is too high, so we're still not going to do it. You might say that risk is negligible. You might say that risk is high, but you need to bear it in mind. I think it's a really important point here. There is plenty of risk if you invest in UK shale energy. But equally, the potential reward is huge. So right now, in February 2014, as I make this video, I think the risk-reward balance is still in favour of investors. And if you want to invest in the UK shale energy revolution, there's several companies that are well placed to benefit. And you can find out more about those companies in MoneyWeek. If you're a subscriber, just go into our web archive and you can read some of those old articles where we give you some tips. And if you're not a subscriber, sign up for a free trial and the whole archive is there available to you. So that's a really quick overview on the fracking revolution, but I hope you found it helpful, and we'll be back with another video very soon. And if you want more information on fracking, we've also got a free report for you, really easy to access. Just go to moneyweek.com/fracking report.